What happens to the entire world if, in 1941, Germany actually storms into Moscow and plants its flag over the Soviet capital? So today, we're diving into one of those wait, what if moments in history that can completely twist the way we imagine the past. We're talking about something many historians debate endlessly. What if Germany managed to capture Moscow during Operation Barbarossa in 1941? It's one of those scenarios where the smallest shift, maybe better weather, faster supply lines, or a few different battlefield decisions, could have turned the whole war into a very different story. And as we explore this alternative path, we're going to keep it simple, clear, and human, because history doesn't need to sound like a textbook to be fascinating. Setting the stage. Before we imagine this alternate reality, we need to picture how things looked in real life. By late 1941, the German army was pushing deeper and deeper into Soviet territory. They had smashed through borders, taken cities, and created chaos, but they were also exhausted, freezing, and running low on everything from fuel to warm clothing. Moscow, meanwhile, wasn't just another city. It was the heart of Soviet leadership, transportation, and communication. Capturing it would have been like cutting the wires of a giant machine while it was still running. So when we talk about what could have happened, we're really talking about whether removing the Soviet capital early in the war could have changed everything. If Moscow fell. Now let's step into the what-if world. Imagine German troops breaking through the last defensive lines and entering Moscow before winter fully shuts everything down. Streets filled with smoke, buildings damaged, the Kremlin under enemy control. This would have been a massive shock, not just to the Soviet people, but to the entire Allied world. Losing the capital could have shaken confidence and caused panic, especially because Moscow was the nervous system of Soviet command. Removing it, even temporarily, could have scattered decision-making and slowed down the Soviets' ability to coordinate their armies. But here's where things get interesting. Even though Germany capturing Moscow would have looked like a huge victory, the question is, would it have actually knocked the Soviet Union out of the war? The truth is, the Soviets had already started preparing for the worst. Government offices, factories, and key workers were being moved east, far out of German reach. So even if Moscow fell, the Soviet machine might have kept running, just from a new location. Still, the psychological hit would have been enormous, and that alone could have